Hey there, I have very important news for people who are currently on an F1 visa, that's a student visa, or J1 visa, or if you are thinking of coming to the US for school or for J1 visa, listen up. There have been very significant changes. Number one, the administration has changed the validity of time that these students, F1 and J1 students, can stay in the US from DS to a finite amount. Let me explain. Currently or previously, if you came to the US on an F1 visa or J1 visa or even the IV visa for the media personality, the amount of time you could stay in the US was DS. That is duration of status. That is as long as the program you came for was, right? So if you are in school, as long as the school was. However, from September 15, 2026, September 15, so we have just about 2 months, the Trump administration is changing that. No longer would you have your validity period be DS. It's going to be the maximum amount of time you were in school, or at most 4 years. So if you came to school, if you came on the media, if you came on J1, it's either the maximum of time that your school was in progress or whatever you came for is in progress, or the most is 4 years. That is change number one. Change number two. So if you wanted more time, let's say you're doing a PhD program, if you wanted more time, now you have to formally apply for extension of status from USCIS. It is not automatic. You now have to apply for an extension of status from USCIS if you needed more time. The third change is that they are also putting restrictions on your ability to transfer schools and ability to change majors, right? Know that. And also, they are cutting the grace period in half. Previously, after you are done with school, for example, you had a 60-day grace period to figure yourself out. Let's say you look for a job, let's say you change status, let's say you do something else, you had 60 days. Moving forward, it's only going to be 30 days. So you have a shorter amount of time to figure it out. So if you are in school, you need to make sure you are speaking to an immigration attorney, figuring out your options before you graduate, because you just have 30 days. Now, many people are wondering whether this is affecting those that are currently in the US? The answer is yes. Those that are currently in the US on their DS is going to automatically change to a finite period. So don't think, oh, I got my visa before all of this, I'm fine. No, it may affect you as well. Now, in case you're wondering where you see this DS or the time period, it's going to be in your I-94. You get your I-94 by going to cbb.gov. So go, your I-94 is going to change from DS to a finite amount of time. This is a lot of information. If you have any questions, call my office, schedule a consultation, and let's talk further. That's all for now.